So yeah, back on the camera, give it another try. Got a bit of stick from all the boys before, so kind of put a stop to it. Plus I got messed around heaps with parts and stuff that was meant to come and they never arrived, and had to go through banks and get refunded. Company was dodgy as, and got a bit annoyed and stuff, so give up on all that. Didn't have much to update on, so I decided just do a bit of driving and whatever else. But yeah, we're back on it. 2025 went good apart from gearbox trouble, so that's going to be sorted now. Like I say, G-Force is on the way. Yeah, big thanks Dan Mackey, got us into World Time Attack this year. 2025, got to drive it. Mad Mike, pitted beside Naoki, Yokoi, met some really nice guys and good contacts. So we're trying to get some small sponsors on board now for this season, and just big push. Just wanted a big year this year, and yeah, so probably see a lot more of me on the camera. I'm sure all 300 of you that watched my first video 2 years ago were like, where's this boy gone? But we're back. Like I say, big push. First event potentially Drift Collective in South Australia. We've put in an expressive interest for that one, so see how that goes. It's going to be really tight to get it ready. Box will be due in about 5 weeks. Hopefully engine's done by then. Fab work should be done by then. Put it all together, make a drive shaft, tune it. If we don't make that, we're booked for QR Matsuri, Queensland Raceway, end of March 27, I think it is. It's usually a heaps good event as well. So I'll be meeting up with all the guys in Queensland that I haven't seen in a while. So it'll be good to get interstate again. Yeah, just get out driving, and pretty much the only thing that was letting me down 2025 was the car, mainly the gearbox to be quite honest, but everything else is pretty sorted. But just once I have gearbox, diff, all of that sort of thing sorted. I had an ls3 block sitting from last March as well, got a good deal on that, so it's off getting built. Everything else sold, so we're just going to keep it flowing, and yeah, see how we go. So we'll quick look at the car before we do a full teardown. Well needed refresh for the 26 season. LS1 is coming out. Intake and all that sort of stuff is going to stay. We have long tube headers on it. They're going to swap to the new engine, electric water pump. Only running an alternator belt, all that stuff is going to stay as is, but we're going to fully build ls3, so should get it quite a bit more power. Magnum gearbox is also sold because I've broken that about 37 times at this stage, so yeah, just a bit over it. So that's going to be going to 4-speed dog box G-Force. So yeah, we have a tunnel to go in. It is on full Haltech now, Elite 2500 on nitrous. So currently makes just under 500 wheel horsepower with this setup. We got the quick change in before World Time Attack this year, 2025, sorry. So supplied by Zoo, Nick Miles fabricated. Turned it around real quick, propeller shafts, made the shafts for me. Nitrous bottle in here, we're changing the boot around as well, new tank. Center it, drop it down. Nitrous bottle is going to be inside, and just a general refresh, bit of paint, tied it up a little bit before. New guards on the front, carbon skins, Yugon Performance windows. We'll get the rest of those in. So next step is engine box out as they are sold. Prep the bay, want to paint the bay, paint the interior. Nathan from ND Autos is going to do the tunnel to drop it over to him on Saturday. He's doing a bit of tubing in the back, mount the tank, sort all that end out, tidy it up. So we'll get back on the updates now. Try to keep it a bit shorter and not as much talking and dragging it out, just trying to turn a few videos around to keep us updated. Got accepted for a Drift Collective in March. Going to be a major push to have it ready for that. So we'll just have to see how we go really. Potentially, if we don't get ready, we're booked in for QR Matsuri, Queensland Raceway, end of March. So we'll aim for Drift Collective and see how we go. But yeah, ls3, G-Force g101a from RTS. Going to be a big upgrade. 650 wheel horsepower with 150 shot of nitrous is what the plan is. See, S13 New Zealand sent us out. Firewall blanks, tidied that up. Cat hump delete and a tunnel. So, yeah, big upgrades either for maintenance. Just have it out in the sun now. Giving it a good degrease and a wash, ready for fab work. Engine bay was fairly destroyed in oil and grease. Cleaned up pretty good. Lots of loose paint, but that's be wired off and repainted once the tunnel is in. Everything else is pretty good in the front. Back is cut out. A good wash as well, so ready for getting the tank mounted. Tidy up the handbrake lines. Inside is looking fairly second hand. Wires everywhere. It's all going to be sorted. Car shop Tanashi is going to do a loom for me. PDM from Haltech. So she is going to be reliable as this year. Heap of power. Look good. The new wrap getting designed. Keen as for 2026. Lots more sponsors on board. In talks with Hard Tuned. Alex Motorsports are on. So yeah, she's coming along. Keep you updated. Fully stripped now. Gave it a good wash. It's very filthy in here for the last couple of seasons. Never really been tearing down inside at all. Had a couple of gearboxes. That's why this is looking fairly nasty. So new tunnel will be in. Power washed, nice and clean for fabrication. There's the Ministry of Fab internal clutch reverse string for the Willwood. Really good job. I believe they're coming back into production. So Ministry of Fabrication. If you need more room in the bay, get the cylinder inside. Nice and easy. Bolts up as stock. Yeah, so washed. Fabrication on Tuesday, getting dropped to ND Autos. Tunnel in, mount a tank in the rear. Cat hump delete. Then paint everything and wiring assembly. Oh yeah, she's all clean. About 45 degrees here today, so won't take long to dry up. Gonna be so much tidier this year. Cannot wait. Some new sponsors getting announced very soon, still in talks, so really hoping for a good year, 2026. Car's definitely gonna look the part. Off for fabrication. Get her back, get her ready for paint. Testing out the new DJI mini mic. So hopefully you can hear me a bit better. I won't need to subtitle the videos.
This subtitled.
But yeah, getting black into the car. She's ready for paint in the rear. And we'll work our way forward, start mounting and plumbing.